Yeah.
Shower and being able to clean your clothes with the room.
And that's why they say to keep those packs in your car with just a bar of soap and socks and just little bags for people. If you see someone, just toiletries, just basic toiletries. Seal them up in baggies and just keep in the back of your car. Yeah, just stuff that they just need and they can't get their hands on. Okay.
All right. It being 6 o'clock and us having a quorum present, I would like to call this meeting, November 7th, of the Ocean Springs Historic Preservation Commission to order, please. As our first piece of business, I'm going to ask everyone to read the minutes from the last meeting. And if there are no corrections, that we get a motion for approval of the minutes as printed.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All right. All
Those in
approving?
favor?
Aye.
Any objections? No. All right. Then let's go on to our very first piece of business. Our very first request is today is, if I can get my page turned properly here, excuse me, is a request from Scott Lemon for an improvement on their property at 1212 Bowen Avenue. And is Mr. Bowen or Mr. Lemon here? All right, Christine, would you please tell us what they hope to accomplish and so forth? And you make use of the podium, if you will, please, so it all goes to tape or whatever.
So we have framed up curbs around landscaping just for beautification of the beds and retaining walls so that they're not washed out. So they're about 6-inch concrete curbs to hold in the landscaping. The concrete will be poured and finished with a rock salt. And then, as noted on our application, a patio in the back of the house to replicate like the historic diamond windows. We'll follow that pattern. So our objective is beautification of the Bowen property.
So this picture of the patio is what you're proposing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what structure currently exists there now?
Nothing.
No patio, no.
There's no patio, correct?
And then you're adding a walkway to the front door and
Correct.
a border around the driveway.
Yes, an apron for pulling in.
Has any thought been given or any parameters been set out as to the height of that retaining wall?
Yes, it's about 6 inches tall.
Okay. Thank you. Does any member of the commission have any more questions?
I'll make a motion to go ahead and approve Scott Lemon's request to add a back patio on the south of the house, retaining wall about 6 inches, with a sidewalk to the front door from the driveway and an apron for the driveway.
We have a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed. All right, it passes unanimously.
Thank you. I'm jealous. It's kind of nice.
It's right there. 3 houses down.
All right, Lemon Scott Bradford and Barbara Bradford, we have a motion for certificate of appropriateness. Is that correct? Any of those folks here, or is this our
I think that was,
mystery guest?
I
No,
think
that's number 3.
that's number, yeah.
This one should be Sarah Reese.
Sarah.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
the agenda.
It's not.
Look at those for you.
Hi, I'm requesting to have approval to do an encapsulation of my home on Iberville Drive. I've been having some soft spots in the floor, some moisture issues, and I've always had issues with rodents under the house. And did have a company come out and look at it and do, an inspection, and they're recommending the encapsulation and asking for approval to have it done with like a cinder block type material. And I think you'll see from some of the pictures that the front of the home, that portion of the home is really not visible unless you're on the front porch due to the landscaping. And then of course the back's not visible either unless you're in the backyard, and the sides only to my driveway and then the neighbor. And so I'm hoping that the encapsulation will help preserve the integrity of the home and prevent future damage or repairs.
Is that lattice wood or is it?
It is
vinyl?
It is vinyl.
PVC.
Does any member of the commission have a question for the applicant?
No, sir.
All right.
I move to approve the certificate of appropriateness to enclose the crawl space and encapsulate the crawl space for moisture on the property at 1106 Iberville Drive.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimously.
Good to go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, this one is the one that I called you about, Michael, with the.
Yes. So if you would be kind enough to present the facts, since you know more about them than anyone else, please.
What are we talking about? She just painted the body and the deck alabaster. I told her to bring paint brushes. I didn't know she was supposed to have her. She just painted the outside of the structure. It says paint the body and porch and deck alabaster. Also to add a decorative trim, we painted accessible beige, whatever that is.
Is
In
there,
my mind, it's a basic beige, but
Yeah.
maybe it's not.
So I have alabaster in my house.
We don't know.
Oh, yeah, very, very,
So it's probably just a different paint,
yes.
a trim paint as opposed to.
Yeah, it's a very neutral beige, very easy on eyes. So did she call about the pool? Because that's where I'm getting confused. This one is about the pool, or this one's about the, I don't understand.
I didn't see a pool. I didn't either.
the color change?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the paint swatches,
Mhm.
okay, that was it. And then the pool was a different, okay.
It- Is there anybody here in the commission that's unfamiliar with Sherwin-Williams Historic Color Alabaster?
I am not exactly familiar with it, but I'm pretty sure that I have a very good idea.
Have you ever seen my house?
Yeah.
All the trim is alabaster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm an
I think that's
artist. I kind of know what
Okay.
alabaster
All right,
looks
yeah.
like. I think we're good.
I'll go ahead and make a motion that we go ahead and approve the painting of the house and the trim and the alabaster color chosen.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. All right. This, the one we have for David and Nicole McClendon.
Oh, he was supposed to come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still the last time.
All right.
That's on me.
Well, should we table this then until the next?
Yeah, until he's
Okay.
here.
That's on me.
All right.
I'll have to call him.
I was going to say, is it holding him up from doing anything, or?
I haven't heard anything else over that. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm sorry too, I forgot as well.
Well, it's a color change, and most
I'll
everybody.
just talk to him tomorrow.
It's
All
not
right.
demolition or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right. Well, all new business being finished, we have no one in the gallery who would like to address the commission. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll move that.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, sir.
Garden, that was great. She's like, wait, what? Before you said, wait, what?
What? I was trying to see you.
I'm like,
I mean, that's
that is just so
what
rude.
y'all
I'm like,
don't
wait.
know is that
You're